One thing we've been working on lately is refining the difficulty levels available to players in the game. And with this, we've been especially thinking about how to craft the highest difficulty level. What we didn't want to do is what you often see in a typical RPG game where everybody levels up, has plenty of health, and so the fighting just takes longer to do each battle. Instead, we really wanted this difficulty level to reflect the life of a real wolf, as accurate as we can make it. And what's really distinctive about that is that life is really fragile, really dangerous, both hunting these big ungulate prey as well as dealing with competitors like grizzlies and cougars and other wolves. And we really wanted to craft this highest difficulty level to try to capture that as best we could. And it's something that still is a game and, you know, needs to be fun and playable. So we've been doing a lot of testing and tweaking. Most of this is being done by our summer intern, George, who is a computer science major in college, a competitive Counterstrike player, and coincidentally, my son. So he's been playing the game a great deal, like 7 hours a day. And I should note that he's actually playing the game here in this video. He is a much more skilled player than I am. So this is what it looks like when you really know how to play the game well. And doing a number of things, both just beta testing as well as crafting these difficulty levels. So to reach this goal, what we're doing is basically increasing the amount of damage that you can do to prey and competitors, and increasing the damage that they do to you, but not changing the health. So basically, everybody is much more dangerous to each other. And so we think this is going to make skill and caution very important elements of gameplay. So here, we're hunting elk, obviously, and the first thing to do is to find the prey that has the lowest health. And you do that by biting them, which is how you learn their health, which we use as kind of an analog for how wolves really detect the health of their prey, which is a little mysterious, but they are able to do it, and so this is how you do it in the game. So you basically have to bite a lot of elk in order to find the one that you really want to go after. And here comes the mother! So now is where the real challenge begins, because you want to get up close to that calf to bite it without getting hit by the mother's hoof, because they can deal a lot of damage and it doesn't take too many hits for them to kill you. So a lot of this is taking care, using what skill you have, and just being cautious and thoughtful and circling around. So you notice when that little pointer arrow is red, that means the camera's locked on to the target. And you can actually use that just to circle around, to run laterally and just circle around looking for your opening. So the mother is right in there, but if you are diligent and careful, you can get some bites in there and still get away before she comes in. So the calf is pretty low on health. George's wolf is getting pretty low on health. So this gameplay is the same, of course, on any difficulty level, but it's especially dangerous on this maximum difficulty level because the damage can be so severe. So we tuned this so the odds of success for a player hunting elk is about 10%, which means that it took George many tries to get a video of a successful hunt. Most times he just pushed it a little too far, took a little extra risk, and ended up getting killed. Of course, real wolves are smarter than that and will just abandon the hunt rather than pursue it to their death. So we've tuned this to match the real success rates of wolves in Yellowstone, which is about 20%, but that's wolf packs. And a lone wolf, a solo wolf, has a much smaller chance of being successful, especially against an adult wolf, which is why George is going after a calf. And there it goes, the calf is down. And the mother's like, this one's a lost cause. I am out of here. All right, so time to fill up. Now notice here in WolfQuest Anniversary Edition, eating does not restore your health. It satisfies your appetite. But George ran it close here on the verge of death, so he's after filling up, he's got to go find a place to curl up and sleep for a while, digest, and sleep and heal before he'll be back up and running again. So we've got 3 difficulty levels now in the game: easy, challenging, and this maximum level, which we're going to call accurate.